Okay, welcome back. We're still in the mixing elbow case. This is a never-ending case, as I mentioned. I can be, in this case and in general mention, I can do a video, a tutorial a week, and easily I can cover the whole week, the whole year. And so far, I think we have done like 30 certified tutorials. So we are almost there in 1 year. So there is a lot to do. So in this case, we go to V1, and in V1, the only thing that I want to do is to show you different geometries. Okay, so recall that there is surface check, that it will tell you normals and so on. So what we have here, one geometry that we have the perfect geometry. Then we have this one, mixing elbow NS assemble. So recall that we are assembled that from individual surfaces that we exported from onshape, and the normals are not consistent. Same stuff, but consistent normals. So let's see differences on the mesh. Okay, what happened on the mesh? I have to say that this is something that you don't have to be that you don't have to worry a lot. But if you can have a close solid with normals oriented in the same way, it's much better. But it's not something that is going to make the snappy crash, but it is a standard practice to have something perfect like the first one. So let's do this one. You go enter in B1, and we're going to focus in this. So you have a script now to run everything, and this is the script now that we're going to use, and it's going to control this specific file. And see that three meshes. So let's go into snappyHexMesh, this one. So let's use the first mesh. Let's do the first mesh. Okay, so that one is the perfect mesh. So the first one is portrait the solid, single solid on shape, normals oriented. Then I don't recall if I use mesh mixer or surface auto patch or something else to separate it, but it's something perfect. So let's generate this mesh. So run, and there you go. So hopefully it will be a fast iteration. Recall also, I'm not going into details, but we have visited this a lot. So at this point, I think we understand very well what is going on here. Okay, so there shouldn't be any issue when it comes to understanding this dictionary. Okay, so let's get our mesh. There you go. We have a result. So you can read your output, see check mesh is perfect. When here the meshing is also almost perfect meshing. No, nothing strange. You have here your estimated distances and so on. So we have a mesh. This was the perfect body, the perfect node geometry. And let's visualize. So if you want, you can save these log files and then you can compare scenes. Let me go here, load state, pada view, mesh, and let's take a look what we have here. So this is it, okay? Quite nice mesh. Nothing to complain about, okay? So let me save an image here, save a screenshot, and let me say F1, save all views. And that's it. Okay. So at this point, let's do something. And here, let's change the mesh that we're doing. So the only thing that you need to change is here. That's all. And then automatically everything is already set. So this geometry, it is the surface was assembled using individual surfaces for on shape. So it's not watertight, the STL, and the normals, they are not all consistent. Okay, so let's rerun this. And when you're running your site, remember that you can save the previous log file and then you will compare. And you will say, compare in particular the quality metrics in all stage, but pay particular attention to the snapping stage. Sorry, to the first stage, the castellation, or where you are doing the refinement using regions or surfaces, and there will be some small differences, but nothing critical. But in any case, in every stage there will be differences. So here everything is running, and let's wait for our final mesh. Okay, there you go. We have a mesh. We check here check mesh, no problems. We go here, the coverage is very similar. Actually, I think it's even better. The previous one was 91.1. In any case, remember that this one always check visually. Then here the distance is pretty much the same. So, but see that the number, the quality controls are very similar. Even if we know that there are some problems in this geometry, and let's show you surface check, and the geometry is constant geometry, and we're using boom 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 mixing elbow as mixing elbow ns assemble STL. So we're using this one. See that it's giving you a few problems. Okay, so normals. Okay, more than one normal orientation. Surface is disconnected. So there are a few issues, but it's nothing that it's going to make a snappy crash. Okay, so let's take it for granted and let's visualize our solution. And there you go. And you immediately, I guess, you realize that there is a difference. So basically, look at what happened here that it didn't. So recall that in our Snappy, we're forcing also to have a refinement region of 3 inside. So the case where everything was closed work perfect, everything 3. But in this case, it doesn't work. And I guess you can get an idea why it doesn't work, because normals, they are not oriented in the same way, but also you have it's not watertight, and that gives some error. So when Snap is doing its magic, it will find no different orientations, no this inside outside keywords. That's what is happening. So this is what you have here in this case. So small geometry, you have this. Simple geometry, you have this. More complicated geometries, you will have some other errors, but it's not that it's going to crash, but have this in mind, okay? That when you don't have a watertight geometry with all normals oriented in the same way, you might get some strange issues like this, the refinement, the region, the volume, and surface refinement. You might have unexpected behaviors, okay? And this is was with the case that we have the normals that are not oriented in the same way. So now let's redo, but we have the normals all consistent. So recall that there is a previous video where I show how to correct the normals using Paraview. So I think that was the technique I use here. I don't recall, but in any case, it's assembled from single surfaces. All normals are consistent. So let me rerun this case and let's see. By the way, let me do the check here, STL, and see that you have the same problem here, disconnected, but look at that now, you have the normals connected here. So now this one should be, all normals should be consistent, but actually they are consistent. So let me check this one and the previous one. Dun, 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 3 number of unconnected. I think they should be consistent. In any case, does not matter. Let's rerun. Actually, we can also visualize in ParaView the normals. Here's where we check. So constant geometry should be this one. Consistent normals, apply. You go to filters. In filters, you have normal glyph, and this one should show you. And actually, the normals I see are consistent. For some reason, this surface check mesh is telling me that they are not consistent. They're no white. I would report that, but let me rerun now. So we're using the geometry, the new one surface consistent. So let's see if we have a difference in the mesh. So you might guess, yeah, I might expect a difference because now I have consistent normals, but still it's not fully watertight, my STL. So will will it have some influence? Now the fact that it is not watertight, let's wait for the result. Okay, we have another mesh, and again, you can go here, check surface mesh, everything is perfect. Coverage here, also almost perfect. everything's okay, nothing is strange. So just by inspecting your the output, we don't see anything strange. Now let's do the visual check. Let me double state here. Okay. Voila. And there you go. So clearly now you see in the previous case, normals, they have different orientations. This region was much big, much larger. Now here is something smaller. So see that it has an influence. Normals, the fact that it's not watertight. So something that is not going to crash. I have to be honest, I have done many, many, many geometries meshes with Snappy, and sometimes these STLs, I hate the STLs, I don't like it, but sometimes you will have these small gaps that are not watertight, or you need to assemble the STLs in some way just to patch it. And it doesn't crash, okay? And sometimes might give you these problems that you will identify, but this can be controlled easily. Now you can add another region here and do refinement inside, and you will fix it. Okay, so it will become a little bit more complicated, this dictionary, and the fact that you need more geometries, but it always you will find a way around. So yeah, perfect. So very nice. So okay, so we addressed this issue with the different geometries this video, and let me think, because I think yeah we have a few more videos still with this one, because we need to do the body with single surface where we don't have the regions, just to show you now after you have the mesh how you can extract those surfaces. So that is another video that I need to show you. So see you next time. Bye.